Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because I'm trying out a brand new facial self tanner for you guys. It's the Bondi Sands Self Tanning Face Mist 1 Hour Express. So that caught my eye right away. I was like, 1 Hour Express facial self tan, that sounds amazing. I have to try this. So that's what today's video is going to be all about. We're gonna be trying it out, talking about it. I'll let you guys know if it's worth your money. I'll show you the final result once it's developed, all the fun stuff that we normally do. But before we do that, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up for me and subscribe to my channel. Just helps me out, helps the channel out. It means the world to me. So thank you so much if you do. But if you want to see me review and try on this self tanner, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay guys, I'm super excited about this one. It's a brand new self tanner. I get so excited about new self tanners coming out. So I had to snag it right away so I could try it for you guys. But I have it pulled up on Ulta because I guess this is only sold at Ulta, if I'm not mistaken, because on the website here it says only here. And when I typed it into Google, the only place that it popped up for me was Ulta, at least from what I clicked on. So that's interesting if that is the case. So on Ulta's website, it just says Bondi Sands 1 Hour Express Face Mist. It says, oh yeah, okay, so it says online only and only at Ulta Beauty. So I guess Ulta's the only place that you could buy this and only online. That is very interesting. And it goes for $22. Standard pricing for a facial self tanner. It's like in the same range as the rest of the ones pretty much that I've tried. And then for the details here, it just says, ready when you are, the Bondi Sands 1 Hour Express Face Mist will leave your skin with a sun-kissed Australian glow in just 1 hour. With dual action formula to provide a deep, long-lasting tan, this lightweight self-tanning mist will leave you hydrated and glowing with every application. And then for the little benefits here, it says perfect for on-the-go tanners looking to tackle last-minute tanning moments. It says wash off after 1 hour for a buildable, genuine bronzed glow. Non-comedogenic, won't clog pores, awesome. Dermatologically tested and suitable for sensitive skin. It's fragrance, paraben, and sulfate free, vegan and cruelty free, and it's 100% recyclable packaging. So all really awesome. And then for the directions, it just says to hold it 6 inches away from your face and then spray 4 to 6 pumps onto your face and neck and then blend it in with a mitt. And then you can keep it on longer than 1 hour if you want it to be darker. And then it says don't apply any other skincare products until the product is fully developed. So that's normally what I do anyways. Let me just see on the actual box here if it says anything else. One thing I'm noticing right away that I really like is that this is 2.36 fluid ounces for $22. So you're getting like over an ounce more of product for like pretty much the same price that you're paying as all these other facial self tanners. So you get like more than double the product, which I think is really awesome. The side here just says exactly what I already read. And then here it's just the directions that I already read. And then it has like a little time thing where it says time, 30 minutes for light to medium, 1 hour for dark, and then 2 to 3 hours for darkest. So I will probably do it for 3 hours. We'll see how dark it gets me. And then maybe after 3 hours, I'll wash it off, come back, and then show you guys what it ends up looking like on my face. So I'm gonna open this box up now so we can see what the actual product looks like. This is super interesting. Like this right here, it's like this spirally kind of thing, and it looks like it would be a pump. Like it almost looks like you would pump out product, not spray it. So the packaging here is really cool. And when you look at this, you just know it's a Bondi Sands product, which I love. So it looks really nice. Nothing really else to say about the packaging. This thing is really cool, and it's just like the typical Bondi Sands kind of packaging. I am going to have a cotton pad handy though, because I don't have like a mitt that I want to use on my face to blend this out. So I'll probably spray this onto my face 4 to 6 times like they say, and then I'll use this cotton pad to just cotton pad to blend it into my skin. I'm hoping that it doesn't burn my eyes because some other self-tan sprays can kind of burn your eyes. Obviously, I keep my eyes closed when I spray it on my face, but it still gets in there somehow, you know? So I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to be doing, but it still hurts. So I'm hoping that's not the case with this. But I'm just gonna get started and then we'll talk about it a little bit more after I put it on. So let's get into the application. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am not a fan of how this applied at all. First of all, I was not expecting the color to come out this dark. I don't think I read anywhere that it was going to have a color guard, but I was not expecting it. I guess I've gotten so used to my facial self-tanners being clear that this definitely caught me off guard. I feel like the only other facial self-tanner that I've had come out looking like this was the Australian Glow, this spray. But all the rest of them I feel like either had like a really slight tint to them or were completely clear, which I kind of prefer because I look a little bit crazy right now. I didn't even bother putting it on my neck because some of the spray got on my neck and I couldn't blend it in. So it's totally patchy now. I think I'm gonna have to wash my neck and then just put body self-tanner on because this does not look good right now. The only good thing I have to say about this is that there's no smell to it, which I really like. Honestly though, I'm just not a fan of how it applied. It was so dry and so hard to blend out, and the spray, when it actually sprayed out of here, first of all, this thing, I don't know if I was spraying it wrong. I just assume you'd use it like a regular sprayer, but half the time I was trying to pump product out of there, it wasn't coming out. And then when it did come out, it would like fly big chunks out at your face. It wasn't like a spray. It was just like big chunks of liquid coming out at your face. So it got on my face really, really unevenly. And it was really, really hard to blend out into my face. I even put like a thin layer of moisturizer on my skin before this, just so that my skin wouldn't be dry. And it was still so hard to blend out. So right now, I'm honestly not a fan of how this is turning out. I'm nervous that it's gonna be streaky because I definitely had a hard time, like I said, blending it in. So I'm just nervous, honestly, about how this is gonna turn out, but we'll see what happens. I'm still hopeful that it'll turn out good. Right now though, I'm already over it. We'll see though. By the way, it's very messy. I forgot to mention, I used a cotton pad and it still got all over my hands and this is gonna look horrible tomorrow. So I am just not a happy girl right now. We'll see though what happens. Right now though, not a fan. So I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'll give you guys more information once it's washed off of my face and I have an actual opinion for you guys. So I will come back and show you guys the final result once I have it. Okay guys, it is the next day. I'm back and I definitely have some opinions for you guys. So I do want to start off by saying that it did get me pretty dark. Like I feel like I definitely got color with this one. So that aspect of it I really, really do like. But it's not my favorite like tone of color that I've seen in facial self-tanners. Literally, my boyfriend said that it had like a green tint to it, so he kept calling me the Hulk. So that was a little bit like, damn, it kind of does look a little bit green, especially before I washed it off. Like now it's a little bit more toned down, but I could still kind of feel that greenish tint. And once I washed it off my face, I feel like a lot of the color came off. Like you guys saw how crazy dark I looked last night when I applied the tan initially. Like that color barrier was so dark that it kind of scared me a little bit at first because I wasn't expecting it. And this morning when I washed it off, I feel like a lot of it came off. So that was a little bit disappointing. Like I was expecting it to stay as dark as it was, but I feel like it definitely lightened up a lot once that was washed off. But it is still fairly dark. One thing I really don't like though, you guys know that with specifically facial self tanners, I prefer clear facial self tanners. I would prefer them not to really have a color guard, because with this one, for example, like I spot concealed basically my entire face, like any place that I had a little blemish or a scar, anything like that, because this literally clung on to any blemish that I had on my face, and it was just like a dark circle. They were all over the place. Like, I'm sure if I get up close, you guys can see probably still, but I had to literally spot conceal my entire face because it really just accentuated everything. Even my pores on my nose, I literally concealed the entire sides of my nose because this just accentuated every pore and every little dark spot on my face, to where like my face literally looked like I had dirt on it, and it was throwing me off a lot. So I was definitely not a fan of that. And then, like I said, I didn't like how last night it was really hard to spread. I'm not a fan of the color guard, how like dark it was. Not a fan of the packaging. Like, it looked like it would be good, but then when I actually tested it out and used it, I really was not a fan of that sprayer or how the spray came out onto my face. I feel like it just wasn't really done too well, and it's not very practical for how you're applying. Like last night it got all over my neck, and I had like spots all over my neck. So it was just like a lot of unnecessary stuff with it. It was really hard to blend, which I also really didn't like. I was so scared that I was going to have streaks on my face today. That's one thing I will say that I like though. Even though it was hard to blend and spread and everything, my face doesn't look streaky or anything. Like, I feel like I evenly spread it everywhere on my face, at least from what I'm noticing. Everything looks like one color, so I do like that. But overall, I'm honestly not a huge fan of it. I kept it on for 4 hours last night, so even more than what it said. I kept it on for an hour more than it told me to, and then I washed it off, and then I let it develop overnight. Like, I let it continue developing overnight after I had washed it off, and then right now I'm back in the morning to show you guys what it looks like. But I honestly, I feel like I've definitely tried better facial self tanners, and this is one of those where a lot more things disappointed me than impressed me. So I'm probably going to say that I don't really think this is worth your money, and I'm really sad about that, because I had really high hopes for this. I was super excited when I saw that this came out. I thought it was going to be amazing, because a lot of Bondi Sands products are really freaking good, but this is just not it for me. I was expecting it to be different. I was expecting it to be better. So I was a little bit sad when I saw how it actually performed. So that's all I have to say. This one is a no from me, unfortunately. I do have the Body Express Self Tanner that I'm going to be reviewing next week, so I hope I like that one more. We'll see. Stay tuned for that video. But this one, I'm going to have to pass on. I think I've tried a lot more self tanners, also from Bondi Sands, that have been better for me. So it's a no. I don't really think it's worth the money. I feel like it was a lot more of a hassle than anything else, unfortunately. So that's all I have for today's video. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Comment and let me know what you guys think about how it turned out on me, what you notice that's good, what you notice that's bad. All of that, just let me know your thoughts. Say hello. Please give this video a thumbs up for me, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.